Stress no more. Mastering primary and secondary stress in English. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our English language learning series. Today we're diving into an essential aspect of pronunciation, something that plays a critical role in the rhythm and melody of the English language: stress. Specifically, we're going to focus on understanding and mastering primary and secondary stress. First things first. What exactly do we mean by stress in English pronunciation? Well, stress refers to the emphasis that we place on certain syllables in words, or on certain words in sentences. In English, stress can completely change the meaning of a word or sentence. For instance, consider the word present. If we stress the first syllable, present, we're talking about a gift. But if we stress the second syllable, present, it's a verb meaning to show or give something to someone. Now, let's move on to the main topic of our video: primary and secondary stress. Primary stress is the strongest emphasis placed in the pronunciation of a word. If a word has multiple syllables, one of them will usually stand out because it is pronounced more strongly. For example, in the word beautiful, the primary stress is on the first syllable. Beautiful. Secondary stress, on the other hand, is a lesser degree of stress that we use in multi-syllable words. It's not as strong as the primary stress, but it's still stronger than unstressed syllables. Consider the word organization. The primary stress is on the fourth syllable, but there is a secondary stress on the first syllable. Organization. So how do we identify these stresses in pronunciation? Listening and practicing is key. When you listen to native speakers or your language teacher, try to pay attention to the melody of their speech. You'll start to notice which syllables are pronounced more strongly, primary stress, and which are given a bit less emphasis but still stand out, secondary stress. The best way to master the use of primary and secondary stress in English pronunciation is through practice. Try saying words out loud, experimenting with the stress placement. Practice with both familiar and new words. Use a dictionary to check your pronunciation. Many dictionaries show stress marks for words. And that wraps up our discussion on primary and secondary stress in English pronunciation. Remember, understanding and mastering stress in English pronunciation is key to sounding natural and comprehensible. Keep practicing and don't stress about stress. It gets easier over time. Until next time, happy learning!